Yes. You are back again. Good morning once again. It's 10 minutes now past 9 a.m. in the morning. Remember, I'm James John, and this is the Sports Roundup. Now, this is one of the best segment in the Y podcast in the morning. So, we are going to look at what's been happening in the sports world. Najua imekuwa long time tangu tuonane. We were here on Monday when mlini miss. I'm here back again on Thursday. Na tulikuwa tunasema life now is like a football match. Tukianza this 2026, remember life is like a football match. Kuna some goals that you set before the match, and there's some others that you set after like you just review how the match was. Na kuna that time unapata kuna penalty kick, which is the crucial part of your life when you have to make a decision whether to go right, whether to go left, or whether to go in the middle. So life is like that. There's that part that you have to make that decision, and how to like you have to make a crucial decision about life. So get into this 2026, know your goals. Na pia ujue pia ukipiga penalty kuna the some you'll score na kuna zingine utamiss. So that is just kionjo tu kidogo chenye kwa nataka kuambia. So what's been happening kwa jana EPL imechezwa, na as you can see Amweri na Chelsea shirt. Nilisema msinijaji tulipigwa. This hiyo ni kawaida. Football una lose sometimes, una win other matches. So msinijaji bado, but we are going to do better. Remember we are all fighting for those position number 1 2 3 and 5, and also hata wenye wanapigana huko chini bado wanapigana ku remain on top. So hizo key points nakwambia, yeah, keep them. So these are what has been happening to start here at home in the Kenya Premier League, the KPL that is. There's some matches that were played before Christmas, and also there's some matches that zimechezwa just this weekend, and so there's some matches that are going to be played this coming weekend, and also in the middle of the week there's some matches, the crucial matches that were played. So Jana, there's this match that was played. Was Nairobi United played against Leopards, which is one of the most anticipated matches, because Nairobi United coming to this match was a very like ilikuwa timu inatisha sana yani. So coming to this match ilikuwa imejiprepare to beat Leopards. Remember Leopards have been doing amazing this past few weeks. So this is what happened. Nairobi United played against FC Leopards, na wakapigwa 2-0 with their own goal from Karamo, and also Madada of AFC Leopards scored, and game ikaisha 2-0. So that was one of the crucial matches of the midweek. And also another match that was played on Tuesday, that is, was Gor Mahia played against Kariobangi Sharks. Kariobangi Sharks, remember iko huko chini at the table. It has been doing terribly. Their results has not been matching like the name of itself, the Kariobangi Sharks name. So it has been doing terribly. They played against Gor Mahia. Gor Mahia, remember, coming to this match ilikuwa inapigania that number 1 spot. Remember, say how the leagues look is very competitive now, and that's what I love about the Kenya Premier League now. It's very competitive. You cannot predict who is going to win the match, but remember Gor Mahia has still some two games to go, so it's still there competing for the number 1, the top 1 spots, with Kenya Police as well, and also FC Leopards. So they played against Kariobangi Sharks, and they really thrashed them 4-1. With goals, with an opener from Stanley Omondi in the 20th minute scored the opener. Then Ebenezer of Gor Mahia scored again to make the game 2-0 just before the halftime. And also after the halftime, Kariobangi Sharks now started fighting. In the 57th minute, they scored the first goal to make the game 2-1. But in the 80th minute, captain of Gor Mahia alichange mchezo kabisa totally to make the game 3-1. Then Oluoch akamaliza game in the 83rd minute to make the game ikaisha 4-1. That is 4-1. Na Kariobangi Sharks bado inashinda ikileta results ambazo hazipendezi. So looking at Gor Mahia is one of the teams that have been causing a lot of noises. Remember, they played the Mashemeji Derby wakapigwa just before we went for the holidays. I think 1 week before the holidays walicheza Mashemeji Derby wakapigwa. So watu wakaanza kushuku sana Gor Mahia if they are going to win the league. But now they are showing a class once again with the exits Austin Odhiambo, who has been sold to Lebanon, which for a fee of 8 million, and they wanted to bring in Brian Mishira of Shabana, that is the striker, the main striker of Shabana, to Gor Mahia to replace Austin Odhiambo, but mafans wa Shabana wakufurahia sana wakisema if Austin Odhiambo is worth 8 million, they feel like Brian Mishira should be worth double that price. So let's wait on who will replace Austin Odhiambo. Remember, Austin Odhiambo is one of the main, is the attacking midfielder of Gor Mahia, is one of the main players in Gor Mahia. So losing a key player like Austin Odhiambo is let's say there's that in all that need to be filled. There's those shoes that need to be filled for Austin Odhiambo. So let's see who will come to fill those shoes for Austin Odhiambo. Is it Brian Mishira? We are yet to know. So another game that was played on the weekend, that is on a Sunday. On Sunday, there's Leopards, FC Leopards again played against Kakamega Homeboys. Remember, Kakamega, before Leopards played against Nairobi United, they played against Kakamega Homeboys. Kakamega Homeboys wakawapiga, which was surprising for me. Actually, I did not think like Leopards were going to lose these games against Kakamega Homeboys. So wakapigwa na Kakamega Homeboys 1-0 with a goal from Henry Omolo. That was one of the crucial goals to make the game ikaisha 2-1 in the first half. Game ikakuwa isha already. Also on Sunday, Shabana played against Nairobi United. So Shabana played against Nairobi United. Nairobi United wakapiga Shabana 3-1, which is surprising because ukiangalia Shabana, they were registering a good, I think good results coming to this match, and now the only goal that they got from Nairobi United was a penalty kick from Brian Mishira of Shabana, who scored from the penalty kick to make the game 3-1. Wakasema sapa tutoki bila alitoki tu clean sheet, tukatoka na goal, because this goal was scored in the second half, actually in the 90th plus 1 minute to make the game ikaenda 3-1 to goals. But Omala of Nairobi United scored actually a brace in this game in the 21 minutes and also in the 58th minute akafunga to make to akamaliza game with the brace. Then Karamo of also Nairobi United in the 45th minute, just before the halftime, akafunga the second goal, so to make the game 3-1. And also just before the holidays now, I think this was on a Tuesday, just before the holidays before the Christmas, that is on 23rd. There's some games that were played. Bidco United had played against FC Leopards. FC Leopards wakapiga Bidco United 1-0. Then Ulinzi Stars had played against Posta Rangers, which was one of the most anticipated matches, because ukiangalia Posta Rangers were registering good, even in the starting of the season, just before the round of, like in the match day 15. Ukiangalia the first 5 or 6 matches were registering. I think they were top of the table in the first and 6 to the 6 matches. They were top of the table, registering good goals and also good results, and also keeping their, like they are there for the title. They will chase it this time round, but they played against Ulinzi. Ulinzi thrashed them 3-0. Then Kakamega Homeboys had played against Kenya Police. Kenya Police went on to draw this game against Kakamega Homeboys with 2-2 draw. Then Sofapaka played against Karibangi Sharks to make the game 0-0. Then Mara Sugar played against Muranga Seeds to make the goals, to give Muranga Seeds the win of 3-1. Then Nairobi United had played against Gor Mahia with a 1-1 draw. Then Bandari FC had played against Mathare United to give Bandari a win of 1-0. Then IPS Bomet, which has been doing terribly, also played against Tusker, but Tusker got the best of IPS Bomet with a 1-0. Then KCB played against Shabana on the 20th. That was I think on a Friday. Oh no, on Sunday. KCB were thrashed by Shabana 3-0, so 3-1. Those were some of the key matches that were played just before the holidays, where we left off. Now to this, now update all of them. Now let me tell you how the table looks like now. Leopards are still on top with 15 games played so far with 27 points. Then Gor Mahia wako pale hivyo mafuata with 13 games so far played. That is a 2 goals difference. So they have a 2 game advantage over Leopards. So they only played 13 games so far with the 26 points. That is 1 point difference. So with those 2 games, they hope to collect enough points to go to number 1. Then Kakamega Homeboys at number 3 with 15 games played so far with 24 points as well. Then Tusker at number 4 with 15 games played and tied there with the Kakamega Homeboys at points at 24 points each. Then Shabana at number 5 with 15 games of played so far with 23 points. Then Police wafuatilia pale with 13 games played so far, so they have an extra 2 games to reach the match day 15. So they have an extra 2 games at hand to reach the match day 15, but they have 23 points. That is the only 4 points difference at number 1. So number 1 is not that. It's not decided yet. We have yet to reach there. Then at number 7 is KCB, 14 games played, so they have 1 less game to reach match day 15, and they have 21 points. Then Posta Rangers played all the 15 games so far with 21 points as well. Then Nairobi United at number 9 with the 12 games played so far, so they have 3 games at hand to reach the 15 match day that we are currently. They have 19 points. So they have an advantage of 3 more games. 3 more games. If they win all the games, is equal to 9 points. So 9 points plus 19 points, that is 28 points. So they have also a chance to reach actually the number 1 top spot. Remember, Nairobi United coming to the KPL this season. It's just their first season at the Kenya Premier League. They are just from the National Super League, that is the NSL. So they qualified for the Kenya Premier League, and they are showing levels compared to APS Bomet, who has been doing terribly at the Kenya Premier League. They are showing that they can easily adapt to the Kenya Premier League. And also the coach said you don't have to rush your players first. You just have to give them time. They are not yet ready for the title, but you have to give them time to adapt slowly to the pace of the Kenya Premier League. But within a few seasons, they'll be ready to contend for the title. Remember, they were playing the tournament where they played against Morocco, they played against Azam for Tanzania, and they did not show their level. So they have to be given time to experience the pace, and also they have to adapt to the league. But so far, all I can say, they have been doing amazing, super amazing. At number 10 is Murang'a Seals with 14 games of played so far, so 1 game less to reach the match day 15, but 18 points. Then Mathare at number 12. 15 games played so far with 18 points as well. Then Bandari FC at number 13, 14 games played but 17 points. Then Ulinzi Stars with 15 all games played but 16 points. Then Bidco United at number 15, 15 games played but they have 14 points. Then the last 3 now, the one that they are facing, they are at the relegations. Those relegation spots is APS Bomet at number 16, 14 games played so far, and they have 13 points. Then Sofapaka at number 17, 15 games played so far, they have 13 points. Then Kariobangi Sharks, which has been shocking everyone, at number 18, 15 games played so far with 12 points. So those are the key. That's how the table now looks. So we are yet to see. Remember, we are going up to match day number 29. So played only 15 games. So we are yet to see another 14 match days. So we are yet to see who will go to win this title. Will Kenya Police go back to back for the title? They might, but we don't know. Will Gor Mahia win the title? We cannot predict that yet. Will AFC Leopards win the title? We cannot know. Will Shabana win their first title? We cannot know. Will Nairobi United surprise everyone and take the title in their first season at Kenya Premier League? So we are yet to know. So these are some of the fixtures that are going to happen. They are going to happen tomorrow, from starting on Friday to this weekend, starting on this Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. KCB will face Police FC. Police FC is one of the best teams in the Kenya Premier League, and KCB is well known to be a troublesome side because they are very defensively, they are very well organized, and they are one of the most defensive team. So Kenya Police have a very hard match to going to face KCB. Then Sofapaka will play Bidco United. That's on Friday. Then on Saturday now, Mathare United will play Murang'a Seals. Then on Bandari will also play Kakamega Homeboys on Saturday. Then APS Bomet will play Marashuga on Saturday as well. Then Tusker will play Leopards to finish up Saturday. That is on from 4 p.m. Tusker playing AFC Leopards, one of the most anticipated match of this match day 16. Then Kariobangi Sharks will play against Posta Rangers. That you can say that is an easy win for Posta Rangers, but you cannot predict that yet. So we are not going to make prediction this time round. But Kariobangi Sharks is going to play Posta Rangers on a Sunday. So that's one of the key matches on Sunday. Then also on Sunday, Ulinzi Stars is going to face Nairobi United. Remember, Nairobi United coming to this match, they are facing a loss against AFC Leopards, so they are very eager to start again registering wins. So coming to this match, Ulinzi Stars should be very prepared for this match. And also Shabana is going to play Gor Mahia. So that is one of the most weighted matches of this weekend. Remember, Shabana, their fans are very supportive, tunasema wanapiga kelele sana, kelele ile mzuri. And also Gor Mahia is one of the most noisiest sides. So these sides ikipatana, the chance of Kisii, the chance of Luo. So tutajua nani ndo nani. So we are waiting for that match to on him. Itakuwa at 4 p.m. so don't miss that match. And also niliambua siambianangi who are the top scorers of the league. So this I'm going to just read the top scorer. So number 1 is Okoth from Ulinzi Stars with 9 games of 9 goals scored so far. Then Waithira of Moranga with also 6 goals scored so far. Then Gor Mahia, the number 1 is Ebenezer of Gor Mahia, 5 goals. Then Henry Ochieng, that is from APS Bomet, with 5 goals so far. Then Kariobangi akona Aroko with 4 goals. Then the other, they are just tied at with 4 goals. So those are one of the most those are the top scorers of the league. So the league is yet to be decided. Hatuwezi sema ati the league ishadecidiwa with just a few match days played so far. So I'm going to look at the AFCON, what happened at the AFCON. Remember, we are in the quarterfinals of the AFCON now. The African Cup of Nations has been played from the 21st of December. Now, Itaisha 18th of December is when the final will be there in Morocco. So we are yet to see what is happening, because ukiangalia now the group stages were played, tukatoka hapo, then the round of 16s zilishachezwa, then zikatoka hapo. So now we are in the quarterfinals. Na kuna big teams zimebaki kwa quarterfinals. Kuna Nigeria is there, then Egypt is there as well, Morocco is there. So the big giants of Africa zimebaki kwa quarterfinals. So let me just tell you some of the matches that were played, and this one of it. And remember, the last winner of the AFCON is Ivory Coast, and are yet to go back to back. They wanataka hiyo back to back with Amad Diallo doing amazing, very amazing. Remember coming to this tournament, Amad Diallo alikuwa anafanya vizuri pale Manchester United, then he went to the AFCON and also registering some goals. And also Morocco is one of the teams to watch, because they have likes of Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz is a very well-known attacker in Real Madrid, and he has registered 4 goals in all the 4 games that he has played for them. In all the 3 games for the 3 games in the group stages, he has scored in all the games. Then in the round of 16, he scored as well. So I just tell you one of the matches that were played. So at Group A, at number 1 was Morocco with 7 points. Then number 2 was Mali with 3 points. Then Comoros at number 3 with 2 points. Then Zambia, it was number 4 at with 2 points as well. Then Group B, Egypt, number 1 with 7 points. Then number 2 was South Africa, the Shabalala. I don't know if I've pronounced it right, but even when I did, the South Africa with 6 points. Then Angola with 2 points at number 3. Then number 4 was Zimbabwe with 1 point. Then Group C, Nigeria, going unbeaten in the group stages and also in the round of 16 now in the quarterfinals, unbeaten. Top Group C with 9 points, that is clean, all games won. Then Tunisia with 4 points. Then Tanzania Tanzania, they were number 3 with 2 points. Then Uganda, our brothers, were at number 4 with only 1 point. That is only they registered 1 draw in those 3 matches that were played in the group stages. Then Group D was Senegal at number 1 with 7 points. Then DRC Congo, remember DRC Congo, they were fighting in the African Cup of Nations, but they were knocked out. But they still have an hope to go to the World Cup, this World Cup that is being played in 2026, because they have these playoffs to play. Then you can see if they will qualify for the 2026 World Cup. So the DRC Congo was one of the favorites to win the African Cup of Nations, but they were already knocked out. So Benin at number 3 with the 3 points, then Botswana with 0 points at number 4. Then Group E, number 1 was Algeria with 9 points, then Burkina Faso at number 2 with 6 points, then Sudan at number 3 with 3 points, then Equatorial Guinea at number 4 with 0 points. Then at Group F was Ivory Coast, who have said the reigning champion, that they were the last champion of the AFCON, so they want to go back to back, but it's not that easy with them, with the remaining teams, and Algeria, Egypt is there, Nigeria going unbeaten, so they have a competition to conquer. Then Cameroon at number 2 with 7 points, then Mozambique at number 3 with 3 points, then Gabon at number 4 with 0 points. Remember, Gabon faced a lot of criticism after the African Cup of Nations because they did not win any of the games in the group stages, so they made an early exit in the group stages. So the government of Gabon was very frustrated by this, and they decided to punish the whole team, and also Pierre Aubameyang, who is a former Arsenal striker, and also now is in Marseille. He's a striker in Marseille. He was banned. He was ripped off of the captaincy, so he's no longer the captain of the national team, and also the whole national team is no longer playing because they were punished and were told not to play again for Gabon. But it's still an issue that has been going on, and they are yet to resolve it. So we want to know if it will be resolved, and also because I know that's frustration. That's frustration. Remember, Gabon is a well-known team. They beat Nigeria. They played against Nigeria waliwachapa. That was in the qualifications. So they were yet to showcase in the African Cup of Nations what they can do, but they did not do anything. They were beaten on all the matches. So the government, I can understand the frustration, but it's not that a good option just to dissolve the whole team because of registering bad. So as I have said, football is just normal. You lose and you win some of the matches. So you can understand the frustration from the government because of the amount of money that has been invested in. But we'll see what will happen. So I'll just highlight some of the key matches that were played in the group stages, starting from round number 1, that is group stage day 1. Algeria played against Sudan, wakachapa Sudan 3-0. Then Cameroon played against Gabon. Now that's where they started. Cameroon wakachapa Gabon 1 goal. Then Morocco played against Comoros. Morocco registering 2-1 with a goal from Brahim Diaz. Then Mali played against Zambia, went on to a 1-1 draw. Then Egypt played against Zimbabwe, with Egypt going to win this game in the late minute with a crucial penalty kick from Mohamed Salah in the 90+4th minute. Then waka win the game 2-1. Then DRC Congo played against Benin. DRC Congo, remember, they were one of the favorites. Waka win the game against Benin 1-0. Then Nigeria played against Tanzania. Ndugu zetu wa Tanzania wakachapa na Nigeria 2-1 with also Osimhen scored in this game. Then Uganda played against Tunisia. Uganda wakachapwa 3-1. And also round 2, Egypt played against South Africa. Yet again, Egypt picking a red card in this game, but with another one crucial goal to give them an easy win against South Africa. Then Angola played against Zimbabwe with a 1-1 draw. Then Senegal played against DRC Congo with a 1-1 draw as well. Then Nigeria played against Tunisia. They registering 3 goals, but Tunisia registered 2 goals, that to make the game 3-2. Then Gabon played against Mozambique, with Mozambique getting the better of Gabon with 3-2 as well. Then Ivory Coast played against Cameroon with a goal from Amad Diallo to make the game 1-1 draw. Then on match day 3, Tanzania played against Tunisia. and they went on to draw this game 1-1 draw. Then Zimbabwe played against South Africa. South Africa got the best of it, and they went to win the game 3-1. Then Angola played against Egypt, but this was just a quiet match, went on to a 0-0 draw, no much drama. Then Senegal picked up a red card against Benin, but they went on to win the game 3-0, that is. Then Uganda played against Nigeria. They went on. Uganda picked up a red card in this game, so they went on to lose the game 3-1. Then Mozambique played against Cameroon. Cameroon went on to beat Mozambique with 2-1. Then Ivory Coast played against Gabon, with Ivory Coast getting the better of Gabon, registering 3-2 with goals from Grasso and also Gessard and also Toure of Ivory Coast to make the games 3-2. Now, this is how the table looks so far. Now, these are some of the that was the main tournament. Now, that was the main group stages. I've already told you who are at the top in the groups. So these are what happened in the round of 16 now. So Mali in the round of 16, these are the teams that qualified for the round of 16. Mali played against Tunisia in the round of 16. Mali got the best of Tunisia, registering 2-1 to give them the edge to the quarterfinals. Then Senegal played against Sudan. Sudan wakapigwa na Senegal 3-1. So now Senegal they qualified to the round of to the quarterfinals. Egypt played against Benin. Egypt got the best of Benin with Salah yet again scoring to make the game 3-1, and now they are qualified for the quarterfinals. Then Burkina Faso played against Ivory Coast, and they were beaten by Ivory Coast 3-0. Now Ivory Coast is to the quarterfinals as well. Algeria played against DRC Congo, and this was a disappointing match for the DRC Congo fans because they were eyeing their prize on the African Cup of Nations and also on the World Cup, but now they were knocked out by Algeria. So Algeria got the better of DRC Congo, registering 1 goal to give them the win. And also Nigeria played against Mozambique. Nigeria beat Mozambique 4-0 with the Osimhen scoring, Lookman also scoring. And also in this match there's some crisis that was going on in the match because Osimhen was given the captain to captain this match. And also in the middle of the match there's somewhere they were quarreling with the Lookman, and some Nigeria fans feel like Osimhen was not showing passion. Others feel like he was showing passion in this game. Others feel like he was being arrogant. So there's the type of fighting. I think it's called now the civil war. The type of fighting in between Lookman and Osimhen, but it's not large on the news. So it's just let's say a player showing passion in the game, but not everyone viewed it like that. They just felt like Osimhen was just being arrogant and also quarreling with his own teammates for no reason. So there's that type of commotion there. But now they are through to the quarterfinals. Remember, they have not lost any match, or they have not drawn any match. They have just been winning all their matches. South Africa played against Cameroon. Cameroon got the better of the South Africa, scoring 2 goals early in the second half, and but South Africa tried to equalize the game because in the second half, after scoring the second goal, I felt like Cameroon wali relax kidogo, so South Africa wakaanza fight back there, but they only scored 1 goal. So that means Cameroon are through to the finals. Now Morocco played against Tanzania with that another crucial goal from Brahim Diaz to give Morocco a win against Tanzania. That is a 1-goal win against Tanzania. Now these are the teams that will face each other in the quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations 2025. Mali is going to face Senegal. Then Egypt is going to face Ivory Coast. Will Egypt survive Ivory Coast, or will Ivory Coast survive Egypt? So we're yet to know. Remember, Ivory Coast is wanting to go back to back, and also Senegal, they won it before Ivory Coast did. So they want to also to win it. And also Egypt, they feel like Mohamed Salah needs to feels like he wants to win it a second time. So also Algeria is going to face Nigeria, which is not an easy match for Nigeria, but going unbeaten in all those matches that they have played. They feel like they have the passion, and also they have the encouragement they need enough, and also they have the confidence. Now their players are very confident with Lukman doing amazing, the likes of Basi of Fulham doing amazing, and also Chikwueze doing amazing, Osimhen doing fantastic. So they have the squad, they have the encouragement, they have the confidence. So we are yet to see what they'll do. Cameroon is going to face Morocco next, and Cameroon is one of the most underrated team in this African Cup of Nations. So yeah, you're going to face Morocco, one of the strongest side in this African Cup of Nations. Remember, Morocco has Hakimi now is back from injury, so he's playing in the right back position. Remember, in the last World Cup, that is the 2022 World Cup, they reached up to the quarterfinals of the World Cup. So yeah, Morocco is not one of the team to sleep on. So it's one of the team to watch on. With the Brahim Diaz just recently joining them, he had the option to join Spain, either Spain or to join Morocco, and he chose to join Morocco because of the opportunities that he felt like Morocco will offer more. So Morocco is going to face Cameroon, and we are yet to see who will reach the semi-finals. Remember, we only need 4 teams in the semi-finals. Then we are going to go with 2 teams to the finals. Tuone nani atabeba hii kitu. So you are going to make your predictions pale social media. Tuone nani atabeba the African Cup of Nations. So that was just more about it in the African Cup of Nations, and you're going to see who will go to win this African Cup of Nations. Will it be Senegal, Cameroon? Remember, we have Algeria, Morocco, we have Egypt. So it's a lot of Nigeria is there. So it's a lot of teams. Napia, there's a lot of I think there's a lot of players now. They are on top form. Looking at Brahim Diaz, looking at Lukman, looking at Osimhen, this is one of the players. Also Salah, Mohamed Salah is doing amazing. I think he's been scoring. Also Mamouche has been scoring for Egypt as well. So this one of the players that have been doing amazing. I think they continue doing amazing. So I'm going just to look at the women Premier League really quickly before we get to the Kenya to the EPL, where there's been a lot of noises. Kuna vitu mingi zimehappen over the holidays. There's been a lot of matches that have been happening over the holidays. Remember, also the Champions League will be back soon. So I'm going to look at the Kenya Women's Premier League with the results from, I think the last time they played was in the 20th of December 2025. Then now they have started to play again. From yesterday they played a match. So this what happened on 21st. This was 21st of December. So some of the fixtures that were to be played on the 20th and 21st of December was Gideon Starlets was to face Vihiga Queens, with Police Bullets also facing Trinity Starlets, Kispeda Queens facing Bungoma Queens, and also Kayole Starlets facing Soccer Assassins. Then on the 20th of December, Ulinzi Starlets were to face Kisumu All Starlets. Kisumu All Starlets has not been doing amazing at all. They have only 1 point in the 10 matches that they have played so far. So, and also on there was some changes in the fixtures on the 21st. That was on Sunday, December. Kayole Starlets was to face Soccer Assassins, and also so these were the results. At 20th of December 2025, Ulinzi Starlets played against Kisumu Starlets. I've told you Kisumu Starlets has not been doing amazing. They were thrashed 2-0 by Ulinzi Starlets. That was disappointing for the Kisumu Starlets. And also on the 21st of December, these were the results of the matches. Gideon Starlets faced against Vihiga Queens. Vihiga Queens getting the better of the Gideon Starlets, 2-0. Then Police Bullets faced against Trinity Starlets, which Trinity Starlets are on top of Police Bullets, but they were thrashed 8-0. That was very amazing and disappointing to watch. They registered 8 goals against Trinity Starlets. Then Kisped Queens played against Bungoma Queens, with the Bungoma Queens getting the better of Kisped Queens with 2 goals, registering 2-1. Then Kayole Starlets played against Soccer Assassin. Soccer Assassin getting the better of Kayole Starlets, 2-1 as well. This is how the table looked like before now the start of the 2026. Ulinzi Starlets was on top with 10 games played with 20 points. Then Trinity Starlets at number 2, 10 games played as well with 20 points. Then Kenya Police Bullets at 9 games. They had 1 game to play. That is and they had 19 points, so 1 point different, then an extra game. So they are yet to see if they are going to top with the table with 23 points. Then Kenya Police Bullets at number 4 was Vihiga Queens with the 9 games played so far with 18 points. Then Kayole Starlets 10 games played with 16 points. Then Bungoma Queens 10 games played with 16 points as well. Then Zitex Sparks with 9 games played with 15 points. Then Soccer Assassins with 9 games played with 12 points. Then Kibera Soccer Women 9 games played with 11 points. Then these are now the last 3 in the table. Gideon Starlets at number 10 with 9 points, 10 games played. Then Kisped with 9 points, 4 games played. Then Kisumu All Starlets are 10 games played, all the games played, but only registering 1 point. That is, in the 10 games they have played so far, they have lost 9 and drawn only 1, so which is a disappointing result. Now they were back. Now yesterday, now the matches were back. Remember, we have been waiting for the football games to return, so they were back. And on Wednesday, these were the scheduled games to be played. Vihiga Queens were to play against Soccer Assassin, then Police Bullets were to play the match day time with Kisped Queens, but these were the results. Vihiga Queens played against Soccer Assassins. The Vihiga Queens went on to win 1-0. But then Police faced Kisped Queens. They beaten Kisped Queens 2-0. Now the updated table, of course, Police will be on top with 23 points. Then the following one will be Trinity Starlets, then Kenya Police, then Vihiga Queens. So that's how the table is predicted to look like. So you're here to see this weekend what will happen, and I'll update you more on that on Monday and also on Thursday as well. So I want to shift now the gears back to Europe, where there's been a lot of noises. Remember, there's been a lot of drama. I don't know, kuna mtu aliniambia sasa drama sasa imeshift from the players now to the coaches, with the coaches exiting. Unasikia huyu amefutwa kazi, then kidogo Manchester United washafukuza wao. Chelsea started the trend. Now it's been something that's been going on, but of course matches zimeendelea zikichezwa, because now I think one of the key matches, even before, I think today Arsenal will be facing Liverpool, but we are here to discuss that later, because one of the matches that kila mtu anagojea with the 8 watching, mafans pale wanakazia game ishe hivi, hawataki Arsenal win, but Elephant imesema bado iko still on top of the table. So on match day, I think where we left was on match day 17th. Remember, now we are on match day 21st. So those are we left 3 more matches. Like tujaangalia 3 more match days. So these are some of the key matches that were played on the 22nd of from 20th to 22nd of match day of around 17. Newcastle played against Chelsea. Chelsea went on to draw this game 2-2 against Newcastle. Then Manchester City beat West Ham 3-0. Then Tottenham played against Liverpool. Tottenham picking up 2 red cards to give an easy win for Liverpool. That is 2-1. Then Arsenal played against Everton, with yet again Arsenal doing amazing, registering 1 goal to give them 1 goal win over Everton. Then Aston Villa played against Manchester United. Manchester United were beaten by Aston Villa on match day 17, 2-1. Then Fulham played against Nottingham Forest. Fulham registering 1 goal to give Nottingham Forest an headache. That is the Fulham getting the best of Nottingham Forest. Then on match day 18, that is, Newcastle played against Manchester United. Manchester United walichapa Newcastle 1-0. Then Forest played against Manchester City. Manchester City walichapa Nottingham Forest 2-1. Then Liverpool played against Wolves. Wolves, remember, Wolves wamekaa huko chini. They had not won any matches coming to face Liverpool on match day 18. Wakapigwa na Liverpool 2-1. Then Arsenal played against Brighton, getting the better of Brighton, that is winning the game 2-1. Then Chelsea played against Aston Villa. Aston Villa beating Chelsea 2-1. Then Tottenham played against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace walichapwa na Tottenham 1-0. And then on match day 19, that is from now 30th to the first day of the new year, West Ham played against Brighton. went on to draw 2-2 draw. Then Nottingham played against Everton. Everton got the better of Nottingham Forest, beating them 2-0. Then Chelsea played against Bournemouth, yet again registering a draw against Bournemouth, which has been a normal now. Then Newcastle played against Burnley, beating Burnley 3-1. Then Manchester United played against Wolves, getting a draw against Wolves to give them now their hope. But remember, Wolves, the last time they played, they won a match, I think was in match day 4, where they went on to draw the match. But after that, in the last 10 matches they played, they have not won anything. But the first Manchester United got their first draw and their first encouragement. So then Arsenal played against Aston Villa, getting the better of Aston Villa, thrashing them 4-1 in the second half, scoring all 4 goals in the second half. I think all the 5 goals, including the Aston Villa goal in the second half, getting 4-1. Then Liverpool played against Leeds, going on a quiet match, 0-0 draw, no much drama. Then Crystal Palace played against Fulham, getting 1-1 draw as well. Sunderland played against Manchester City, yet a quiet game, 0-0 draw. Then Tottenham played against Brentford, yet again a 0-0 draw, no much drama. Then on match day 29, that was from date 3 to date 4 of match day 20. Aston Villa played against Nottingham Forest. Aston Villa getting the better of Nottingham Forest, registering 3-1 against Nottingham Forest. Then Wolves played against West Ham. Yet again, Wolves, now they can say they are back, registering their first ever win from match day 1 to match day 20. It came on match day 20 against West Ham, registering a clean sheet against West Ham, that is 3-0. So then Brighton played against Burnley. Then Brighton getting the better of Burnley with 2-0. Then Bournemouth played against Arsenal. This game was one of the most watched game coming to this match. We thought Bournemouth atatushikia ndovu pale juu, but Arsenal got the better of Bournemouth, registering 3 goals past Bournemouth 2 goals. So the game ended with 3-2. Then Leeds played against Manchester United. Manchester United yet again failing to win the game with a 1-1 draw. Then Tottenham played against Sunderland, yet again a 1-1 draw. Then Crystal Palace played against Newcastle. Newcastle getting the better of Crystal Palace, registering 2-0. Then Everton played against Brentford with an hat-trick from Thiago of Brentford to give Brentford a 4-2 win over Everton. Then Fulham played against Liverpool with a very late in the last minutes equalizer of so what happened in this match? Fulham, Liverpool started scoring with a goal from that is Wilson of Fulham, actually in the first half started scoring for Fulham to give them a 1-0 ahead of Liverpool in the first half. Then the second half, Florian Wirtz of Liverpool has received a lot of criticism because he hasn't been scoring. Compared to the amount of money that was brought in, he was not doing amazing. So like registering the numbers, he was doing amazing in the field, but the numbers, of course, all the fans want to see the numbers, so he was not registering all the numbers that the fans expected him to. So, but he scored in this match to give a 1-1 draw in the 57th minute. Then Cody Gakpo, now in the 90 plus, imagine scoring a winner in the 90 plus for the minute, only been added 6 minutes, so you think you have scored the winner. He celebrated like crazy, akatoa shati, akakimbia all the field, akakimbia. But in the 90 plus 7th minute, that is the last whistle, like the last blow of the match, Reid of Fulham went on to put an excellent strike to give them a 2-2 draw against Liverpool, which was very disappointing for Liverpool as well. So Manchester City played against Chelsea on match day 20, which was looked like an easy win for Manchester City, starting the game very strongly. I think this game in the first half, it was all about Manchester City. Remember, Chelsea coming into this match, they had already lost one. Their coach had been sacked, so I think the motivation for the players was a bit low. So they came to this match with an under-21 coach who was acting like the patron of the Chelsea Football Club. So in the 42nd minute. 42nd minute of the game, Reinders made an excellent strike against Jorgensen of Chelsea. That is the Chelsea goalkeeper to give the City a quick lead in the first half. But in the second half, in the last minute of the again another late equalizer drama. In the 90 plus 4th minute, Enzo Fernandez managed to put a ball past Donnarumma, that is the Manchester City keeper. So now in the match day 21, that is from date 6, that was on Tuesday, up to yesterday. Now there's some matches that were played on Tuesday. West Ham played against Nottingham Forest. Forest getting the better of West Ham. Then Manchester City played against Brighton. That was yesterday night. Manchester City failed to win this match. Remember, they are fighting for the title. Now it's not looking good. It looks like Ndovu ishachukua title, but we are yet to see what they will do against Liverpool tonight. So Manchester City played against Brighton, again yet a 1-1 draw. Then Chelsea played against Fulham with Cucurella in this game picking up yet again another discipline issue, picking up an early red card in this game to give Fulham an advantage in this game. So they went on to score the first goal, but Liam Delap of Chelsea managed to equalize the game, but then they got a winning goal in the second half of the game to give Fulham a win over Chelsea. That is a 2-1 win over Chelsea. Then Everton yet again played against Wolves. Despite of picking up 2 red cards in the game, Wolves did not manage to win this game against Everton. They went on to draw, 1-1 draw. Then Crystal Palace played against Aston Villa. Aston Villa yet again disappointing and not registering any win against Crystal Palace. That is a 0-0 draw. Then Brentford played against Sunderland. Yet again, Igor Thiago scoring a brace, that is to give Brentford a win of 3-0 against Sunderland. Then Bournemouth played against Tottenham. Tottenham failed to win this game, with Bournemouth getting the better of Tottenham with 3-2. Then Newcastle played against Leeds. Newcastle registering a win against Leeds. Leeds has been troublesome to these big teams, but they failed to hold on Newcastle with registering only 3 goals past Newcastle, but Newcastle registered 1 extra goal to give Newcastle a 4-3 win against Leeds. Then Burnley played against Manchester United. Remember, Manchester United has also been facing problems with the coach. Remember, just a week ago they sacked their coach, that is Ruben Amorim was sacked from that Manchester United squad because they felt like he is not registering the result that they hoped. They hoped that he'll be registering. Remember, coming from Sporting, he was one of the most anticipated. Even people called him the next Pep Guardiola. So now Manchester United, they are playing with the French who is acting as a coach, and also I heard like Ole Gunnar was also interested in this role of the Manchester United. So we are yet to see if they change anything. So in this game, they failed to win against Burnley. They went on to draw 2-2 draw with finally Sesko scoring a brace in this game. So I'll just read how the table looks. And remember, Arsenal is facing Liverpool tonight. So we are yet to see Ndovu itashuka ama Ndovu itaendelea kushikilia hapo juu. Remember, Arsenal, that is, they have all their squad now. Gabriel is back, and also Gabriel Jesus is back. So I think the only missing player is in this squad is Madueke, and also Odegaard of Arsenal is also missing. But all the squad I can say about Arsenal squad is very strong, and they're one of the favorites to win this title. So, but we are yet to see. So Arsenal will play against Liverpool tonight. So we are not, but they are still on top despite not playing 1 game so far, with 48 points. Then Manchester City, that is, with 43 points. Then Aston Villa with 43 points as well. Liverpool are yet to play 1 game, but at number 4 with 34 points. Then Brentford at number 5 with 33 points. Then Newcastle tied with Manchester United at 6 and 7 consecutively with 32 points each. Then at number 8 is Chelsea with 31 points, tied with Fulham at number 9 with 31 points. Then at number 10 is Sunderland with 30 points. Then Brighton is number 11 with 29 points, tied at number 12 with Everton with 29 points as well. Then Crystal Palace at number 13 with 28 points. Then Tottenham is there at number 27 with at number 14 with 27 points. Then the last three is West Ham, real quickly, Burnley and Wolves at number 18, 19 and 20 with 14 points. 13 then Wolves at number 20 with 7 points. So this was one of the key. One of the matches. That's how the table looks. That is, and the match that we are anticipating is Arsenal versus Liverpool. So you are going to make a prediction on social media. Then Manchester United will also play against Manchester City on a Saturday. So it's one of the biggest matches. Brentford is going to face Chelsea. So those are one of the matches to watch on Saturday. Manchester City, that is a Manchester derby, so those are one of the matches to watch, and I'll keep updating you on Monday and also on Thursday tukipatana hapa. I'll keep updating you. Remember, don't go anywhere when it comes to sports. Tunapatananga hapa, we just update you everything and everything. Remember, we have been with you since the morning. Tumekuwa hapa tukipiga mdomo. We have been educating you. Tumekuwa pale tukipea what has been trending, vitu mdogo, what has been going on in Kenya. And it was lovely. On behalf of the team, the Y254 team, we wish you a very, very lovely day.